Good morning to all. I am Dr.S.Rajeswari, Associate Professor of Economics, A.D.M College for Women, Autonomous, Nagapattinam. Today we are going to discuss about foreign exchange. Introduction. What is foreign exchange? Foreign exchange refers to foreign currency and the rate at which the local currency is exchanged for foreign currency. Next, definition of foreign exchange. See, foreign exchange refers to all activities through which citizens of countries make payments for their international transactions in different currencies. Next, what do you mean by what are the sources of demand for foreign exchange? See, let us discuss the important points. There are two sources, demand for foreign exchange and supply of foreign exchange. See, demand for foreign exchange, the first point is payments for imports of goods and services from foreign countries. Okay. Next point, repayments of loans to foreign financial institution. Next one, repayment of external commercial banks. Another point, gifts and grants to other countries. Next one, provide foreign currency to citizens visiting foreign countries. Next, remittances to foreign countries. See, remittances means that is payment for somebody's. Next one, supply of foreign exchange. That is the sources of supply of foreign exchange. First point, revenue earned through exports of goods and services. Next, foreign direct investment and foreign portfolio investment made by foreign investors. Next one, gifts and grants received from other countries, that is foreign countries. Next, loans borrowed from international financial institution. You know all the financial institutions. Next, remittances from foreign countries or abroad. Last point, dividends, royalty and interest from foreign countries. And loans borrowed as external commercial banks. Okay, these are all the sources of foreign exchange market. Next, we will discuss the features of foreign exchange market. The first point is to enable buying, selling, exchanging and speculating on different currencies. Okay. Next, the participants are investors, foreign exchange brokers, banks and financial institutions. Next, it is the largest financial market in the world, that is foreign exchange market. It opens 24 hours in a day and a high level of liquidity that is ready to transfer or exchange of currency. Next, continuous trading in currency. Next, what are the importance and functions of foreign exchange? There are three functions: transfer function, credit function and hedging functions. These three functions are very important. First one, transfer of purchasing power and provision of credit. Hedging function, that is hedging means protecting risk from the financial markets. And the transactions in foreign exchange market, spot market. See, the foreign exchange market, there are different types. First one, spot market and then spot exchange market. See, spot markets, it is nothing but delivery or exchange of currency on the spot. Okay. Next, spot exchange market. See, that means transactions of buying and selling currency in the forex market, that is foreign exchange market. Another one, that is forward market. See, transactions of foreign exchange for future delivery of goods. See, for next, forward exchange market, that is banks agrees to exchange one currency for another at a future date. Next, swap transactions. See, swap transaction means simultaneous purchase and sales of a given amount of foreign exchange for two different value dates. Okay, next slide we can discuss methods of foreign payments. See, that is, there are different methods. The first one, export of goods, and countries pays for its imports by means of export of goods, and the payment is made not in terms of gold or currency but in terms of commodities or goods. Next, export of gold. That means the payment made in terms of gold by shipping gold or to creditor country. Next, foreign exchange bills, and the importer makes payments through the medium of foreign exchange. That is, it is used as the gold medium of foreign exchange in terms of gold currencies. Okay. Next, for bills by three types. First one, bills of exchange, banker draft, and telegraphic transfer. Next, foreign exchange instrument. There are different instruments. First one, futures and forwards. See, futures means the agreement between two parties whether to buy or sell an asset at a specific time in the future, a particular price, that is futures. Next, forward foreign exchange instrument. It is a contract. First one, agreement. Second one, contract between two parties to buy and sell an asset at a specific time in the future at a particular price. Next, that is swap or options. See, the contract in one party grants the rights to the other party. There are two types of option, call option and put options. See, the swaps, it is nothing but it is private agreement between two parties. Okay. Next, foreign exchange transactions. See, hedging, arbitrage. See, hedging means the risk of exchange rate fluctuations. Okay, to cover the marketing risk or financial risk of exchange rate fluctuations. So, it also the contract between exporters and importers to sell and buy goods at some future date. Next, arbitrage. Arbitrage, it is nothing but what? That is simultaneous purchase and sale of different currency in two or more exchange markets. Next, speculations. That is nothing but what? That is speculations. It also called changes or fluctuations. It involves buying and selling a currency. That is called speculation. Next, fixed and flexible exchange rate. In this, what are the topics to be covered? First, introduction, definition, what are the factors affecting exchange rate, and important concepts of foreign exchange rate, and the terms related to foreign exchange rate. That is, next, determination of exchange rate, and next one, fixed exchange rate system, advantages, disadvantages, flexible or floating exchange rate. Let us discuss one by one. Say, exchange rate. What do you mean by exchange rate? It is the ratio of exchange between the two currencies or two countries. Exchange between the currencies of two countries. Another point, it is the price paid in domestic currency to get foreign currency. Next one, it is the rate at which one unit of currency is exchanged for the number of units of another currencies. That is called exchange rate. Next, we will see the definition of exchange rate. According to says, the price of currency in terms of each other are called exchange rate. Next, what are the factors influencing exchange rate? See, inflation, demand, supply of currency, interest rate, foreign direct investment, portfolio investment, speculation, gross domestic product, and external debt, that is foreign debt. Next, political stability. See, political stability, balance of trade and payments, foreign exchange reserve, war or civil disturbance, government interventions. Next, what are the different concepts of foreign exchange rate? Let us see one by one. First one, nominal exchange rate, real exchange rate, nominal effective exchange rate and real effective exchange rate. Next slide, what are the terms related to foreign exchange rate? See, devaluation of currency, that is decreasing the value of currency, revaluation of currency, currency appreciation, that means increasing the value of currency, and currency depreciation, that is decreasing the value of currency. Next, determination of exchange rate. See, it is determined by the depends upon the interaction of the forces of market forces of demand and supply. So, the demand function of foreign exchange indicates the relationship between alternative rates of exchange and corresponding foreign exchange demanded. That is demand function. Next, supply function. It is the foreign exchange indicates the relationship between exchange rates and the amount of foreign exchange applied. Supply. Okay. Next, the diagram, the fixed exchange rate. See next, the DD is the demand curve and SS is the supply curve representation. That is, E is the equilibrium point. It is related to official rate and US rate. Next, exchange rate. The fixed exchange rate fixed by the government. The exchange rate is fixed by the government and the exchange rate are held constant within a narrow range of the government and also officially set by the government and kept up at a stable level through various factors. Next, the diagram explanation, equilibrium point and DD is the demand curve. Next, what are the exchange rate system? First, pegged exchange rate system and manipulating. See, pegged exchange rate system, it is nothing but currency pegging referred to fixing the value of currency to that of another currency. Next point, the advantage of currency pegging is it reduces the fluctuations in the exchange rate. Next, exchange rate system manipulating market forces. That is market forces, it depends upon demand and supply. So, the government takes measures to control the impact of market forces or other words the exchange rate. And next one, buying and selling of foreign currency, increasing or decreasing the interest rate, restricting foreign investment. Next one, what are the merits of fixed exchange rate? Let us discuss one by one. Our first merit is it promotes international trade and encourage foreign direct investment, and it is important aids to check inflation, whether the value of currency increase or decreases. Okay. Next, better resource efficiency and lesser currency speculation, improve effectiveness of fiscal policy. These are all the merits. Next, what are the demerits of fixed exchange rate system? Next one. See, fixation of exchange rate and lack of autonomy in monetary policy. Pegged rates are not permanently fixed. It is a temporarily one, and need for high reserve and misallocation of resources. Next, that is flexible exchange rate system. See, the flexible or otherwise it is called floating exchange rate system. The exchange rate system, it is determined purely by the demand and supply of the currency on the foreign exchange market. Next, what are the merits of flexible or floating exchange rate system? It is automatically adjust the exchange rate system and it helps to achieve stability in the market forces and efficient resource allocation, better confidence, improved liquidity and shock absorber, and improves economic development, and it encourages or to promote international trade and a lesser cost of market intervention and improved efficiency of monetary policy. Next, what are the demerits of floating or flexible exchange rate system. It is an unstable condition, so it affects the balance of payment. Balance of payment means systematic statement of the currency, that is the country's position, economic position. So next demerits economics instability, and it creates negative impact of large scale capital movements and the inflationary effect. And next one, misallocation of resource, and next demerit is uncertainty, and it also affects capital flows. Thank you.